Hello everyone, it's White Gamer, and today we have the CDM build for level 25, level 50, level 75, and level 100. Let's get right into it. Remember everyone, all these builds, they work for old gen and new gen. So for your position, you're going to be a CDM. We're going to go with CDM over wingback build because at CDM, you're going to have all rounded stats, your shooting, your pace, your physical, all that's going to be nice, well rounded. Like it's going to be in the 70s and 80s. So that's what you want at CDM. And then for height, we're going with 5'11". You don't want to be playing too small as a CDM because sometimes you are going to be coming up against tall opponents and you want to be able to win balls in the air. And then for your weights, we're going with 119 pounds, and then per foot, that's all up to you. This is how you want your height and your weight to look like. Now, for your running style, boys and girls, I recommend you to use the dasher. I personally use this when I play as a center back. But this is also works good for CDM. I don't know what it is about this running style, but just because your guy has his arms spread out wide, it makes it look faster, you know, running to chase that ball. So go with the dasher for your running style. Now for your perk, remember this is for level 25, so you're only going to have one slot open. I recommend you to use the chase down perk for your first perk. This is gonna allows defenders to quickly recover and chase down the ball when your teammates lose it. So yeah, like I said, when your teammates lose the ball, it's gonna kick in that chase down perk, and you're gonna be able to track back to get that ball much quicker. So I highly recommend to use the chase down perk for your first one at CDM. Now we have the skill tree. For level 25, you're only gonna have 57 skill points. So this is how you want it. We're gonna go with acceleration, sprint speed. So this is gonna give you 72 acceleration and 80 sprint speed. Trust me, this is more than enough for now. And plus, as a CDM, you really don't need that much pace. But it's good to have pace in case you're ever caught off position and you need to track back on your opponent. So go with your pace like this. Then for shooting, we're going to go with the shot power and then the weak foot. You want to be able to pass with both of your feet as a CDM. It's very important, especially if you get high press on the ball and you're not going to have time to put it on your strong foot. So that's why we went with a 4-star weak foot. It's very crucial this FIFA, and it's super noticeable when you have a 3-star compared to a 4-star. So this is how you want your shooting to look like. Now for your passing, we're going to upgrade these two: short passing, upgrade the vision, and then upgrade the long passing. So this is going to give you 82 vision, 75 crossing, 80 long passing, 82 short passing, and 71 curve. Remember, the vision is very important because that's going to determine how accurate the short passing and the long passing is. So you do want to get some vision as a CDM, especially when you intercept the ball, you're going to try to look for your teammate. And this is good for now. We'll upgrade it later on, but this is how you want the passing to look like. Now for dribbling, we're just going to upgrade these 3 agility right here. This is going to give you 76 agility, which is not the greatest, but for now it'll do the work. As a CDM, you don't want to be turning too slow because then your opponents are just going to tackle the ball away from you. So this agility will work fine for now. Last but not least, we got the defending, and we're going to go with a defensive awareness, and then this entire interception. The most important thing here is the defensive awareness and the interceptions. The defensive awareness is important because it's going to allow you to intercept the ball much better. And it's going to let you stand tackle and slide tackle much better. So it is very important to have high defensive awareness, which you do. You have it already at 92 and you're only level 25. So boys and girls, if we take a look at the overall build, you are going to be an 82 rated CDM at level 25. You're going to have 76 pace, 81 physical, 84 defending, 71 dribbling, with 79 passing and 72 shooting. Like I mentioned, very rounded stats. That's why we went with that actual CDM at CDM. So that was for level 25. Now we have the level 50 build for CDM. Again, position is going to be CDM. You're going to be well-rounded stat-wise. So that's what you want. The height, 5'11". You don't want to be playing too small as a CDM, or else you're going to struggle in the air. And then the weight's 119, which is perfect. Your preferred foot, that's all up to you. Again, for the running style, we're going with the dasher. Like I mentioned before, in level 25, something about having your arms spread out just makes your guy look quicker, and it's going to be much better for when you're recovering that ball. So go with the dasher for your running style. This is the same running style we're going to use for all the levels, by the way. For your perk, now that you're level 50, you're going to have your second slot unlock. You're going to unlock it around level 30 something is when you unlock your second slot. So for the first one, again, go with the chase down perk. It's going to help you recover the ball when your teammates loses it, and it's going to give you that little kind of boost when you're tracking back to get the ball. For the second one, I highly recommend to use the interceptor. It's going to improve the ability of the player to intercept the ball. Not only is it going to improve the ability of you to intercept the ball, but it's going to like lock you on so you can intercept it. So you don't even have to be near your opponent. It will automatically like lock you in to intercept. So I highly recommend it. I personally use this for my center back build. So these are the two perks that we went with, chase down and the interceptor perk. Now we have the skill tree. Remember everyone, this is for level 50. At level 50, you're going to have 106 skill points, and this is how you want it. So you want your acceleration filled out like this, and then you want your sprint speed filled out like this. So this is going to give you 74 acceleration and 80 sprint speed. I'm going to keep repeating myself in all these levels. I know that you don't need the pace, but it's useful to have pace, guys, because sometimes you're going to be caught off position, and that pace is going to help to track and get your opponent. So go with this for the pace. Then for shooting, we're going to upgrade to the 4-star weak foot, and then we're going to upgrade to the 5-star weak foot. By now that you're level 50, you will have known how useful it is to have a 5-star weak foot. And yeah, it's important as a CDM to have a 5-star weak foot. Whenever you get pressure by your opponent, you want to be able to pass with both feet, and you don't have to worry about anything, which is the good thing. You know, you can just pass or shoot with both of your foot, and that's what you want. So this is how you want your shooting to look like. For your passing, again, we're going with these 2 short passing, these vision and long passing. The vision is important because it's going to determine how accurate the passing is, the short and long passing. And you know, this is good for now. 82 short passing, it's more than enough to find your teammates nearby. And then the 80 long passing, that is decent for now. We'll upgrade that later on, but this is exactly how you want your passing to look like. Now for dribbling, we're gonna boost the ball control at least once, and then we're gonna get these 3 agility. So the most important stat of this is definitely the agility, the balance, and the ball control. As a CDM, you don't want to be, you know, turning like a truck. You want to be turning quick, and the agility is going to help out with that. I know it's kind of low right now, but we'll upgrade it later. And then your ball control, it's at 75, and your balance, it's going to reduce the chances of you falling or stumbling when your opponent challenges you, which you are going to be, you know, getting challenged a lot since you are playing CDM. Now for your defending, we're going to upgrade the interceptions. And then you're going to get the Guardian Archetype. The Guardian Archetype is going to boost those interceptions really, really high up, which that's what you want as a CDM, to have high interceptions and high defensive awareness. Remember, you also have that perk, which is going to lock you into those interceptions, even when you're kind of far from your opponent. And then the 90 defensive awareness, like I mentioned before, it's going to help you intercept the ball even better. It's going to help you even make better standing tackle and slide tackle. So this is how you want your defending to look like. And then for physical, guys, we're going to have it like this. You're going to get the Acrobat Archetype. And this is going to give you 85 jumping, 99 stamina, 85 reactions, and then 83 aggression. You know, we went with the jumping because you want to be able to win balls in the air, which you're probably going to be coming against some people that play really tall as a striker. So you want to make sure that you're good in the air, and 85 jumping plus your height will be good for now. So if we take a look at the overall build, everyone, you're going to be an 85 rated at level 50. You have 77 pace, 85 physical, 89 defending, 71 dribbling, 79 passing, and 74 shooting. This is why another reason we went with the CDM, because you're going to have a really, really well-rounded off stats. So, yeah, that was for level 50. Everyone, now we have level 75 CDM build. Position, again, go with the CDM. You're going to have well-rounded off stats. Height, 5'11", and then weight, 119 pounds. As a CDM, you don't want to be playing too small or else you're going to struggle in the air. So that's why we went with 5'11". So this is exactly how you want your height and your weight to look like. For your running style, again, we're going with the same one, the dasher. I keep repeating myself, but guys, this running style is really good for a CDM, especially when you need to track back. Even when you're off the ball, this is a very, very good running style. So go with the dasher for your running style at CDM. Now, for your 3 perks, now that you're level 75, you're going to have your 3rd slots unlock. You will unlock your 3rd slot around level 60 something. So for the first one, we're going to go with the chase down perk. It's going to help you just recover much quicker when your teammate loses the ball, which is, you know, what you want. You want to recover that ball and get back that ball. So we're going with the chase down perk. For the second one, we're going to go again with the interceptor. Not only does it improve the ability for you to intercept the ball, but it actually locks you on without you pressing anything. It will automatically lock you on with just what you want as a CDM to intercept those balls. And then for the third one, guys, this is all up to you. You can either go with the distance shooter, which is going to give you that 5-star weak foot from outside the box, and it's going to increase your accuracy and your power from long distance. Or you guys can go with the ball winner. We're going to go with the ball winner since this is more of a pure CDM. Stay back CDM. It's going to improve the ability to you to tackle when you're close to a dribbler. The only bad thing about this perk is that sometimes it might do automatic tackles, which could cause a foul. But a lot of people use this for CDM, so I highly recommend you to use a ball winner. So these are the 3 perks that we went with: chase down, interceptor, and ball winner. At level 75, you're going to have 141 skill points. So this is exactly how we're going to do it. Acceleration, fill this all out. And then for your sprint speed, you're going to have it like this. So this will give you 74 acceleration and 80 sprint speed. Again, I know some of you guys are going to say that you don't need pace as CDM, and it's true, you don't need, but sometimes you're going to be caught off position and that pace is going to come clutch. So that's why we went with some pace for these builds. Now, for shooting, we're going to upgrade it to the 5-star weak foot like we did before. It is very, very important as a CDM or just in any position to have the 5-star weak foot. You want to be able to pass with both of your foot, not just one. So this is very good, guys. Go with the 5-star weak foot. Trust me, it's very, very useful this year in FIFA 23 Pro Clubs. And this is how you want your shooting to look like. So for passing, we're going to do the short passing, the vision again, and then the archetype, and then we're going to go with long passing. This is going to give you 85 vision, 75 crossing, which that's not really important. And then 86 long passing and 90 short passing. You want, your long passing to be in the high 80s, 90s. And that's exactly what you're going to get from this. So, that's why we went with the archetype, which is going to boost those passing and short passing very high up. CDM, as soon as you intercept that ball, you're going to find the long pass or the short passing to your teammates. So this is how you want your passing to be. Now for dribbling, we're going to do the ball control, the balance, the ball control again. And then we're going to do this dribbling, and then we're going to upgrade the agility. You're going to have 76 agility, which is, guys, that's more than enough. It might be low for some people. It might not be quick enough for some people. But remember, your job at the end of the day is to intercept the ball and then find your opponent. The 76 dribbling will be more than enough, especially since you don't wait too much. And then you have some balance, which is crucial because it's going to reduce the chances of your pro falling. And then the ball control, so your guy doesn't take bad touches when you intercept the ball. It is more than enough. For defending, again, we're going to upgrade this interception, the standing and slide tackle. You get the guardian archetype, and then we're going to upgrade one standing tackle. So this is going to give you 98 interceptions, which is really, really good as a CDM. That's what you want to intercept the ball. 90 defensive awareness, very good. 87 standing tackle and 83 slide tackle, which that's more than enough. Again, like I said, the most important stats from this defending tree is the interceptions and the high defensive awareness, which you have it in the 90s and high 90s for your interception. And then for your physical, we're going to go with the acrobat archetype, and then we're going to upgrade the strength, and then aggression. And then we're going to do this jumping for physical right here. So this is how your physical is going to look like. This is going to give you 88 jumping, which that's going to be enough to out-jump your opponents, attackers, and sometimes defenders. And then you have 99 stamina. So if you're that type of CDM that likes to run a lot, that's going to be more than enough for you. With 85 strength, 85 aggression, and 86 aggression. The aggression is important as a CDM because how the standing tackle and the slide tackle will perform and how aggressive your guy is when he's performing those. So, ladies and gentlemen, if we take a look at the overall build, you're going to be an 88 CDM at level 75. Look at these stats. Very, very well-rounded. 77 pace, 88 physical, 90 defending, 73 dribbling, 84 passing, and 74 shooting. Again, all these built, they work for old gen and new gen, and this is for level 75. Now we have level 100 built for CDM. Again, position, go with CDM. Heights, go with 5'11". That's a good height. You don't want to be playing too small as a CDM like I've been saying throughout this video. For the weights, we're going to go with 119 pounds. Now for your running style, again, I've been saying this throughout the video. Go with the dasher. It's going to be good for tracking back on your opponents. And it makes your guy look faster. Just a visual thing. It just makes it look faster. So I highly recommend you to use a dasher for your running style. Now that you're at level 100, again, you're going to have all your 3 slots unlocked. First one, go with the chase down perk. It's going to help you recover when your teammates lose the ball. And it's going to give you like a little pace boost. That's what it feels like when you're using this perk. So highly recommend you to use the chase down perk as a CDM. The second one, we're going to go with the interceptor perk. Again, it's going to improve the ability for your player to intercept the ball. And it's going to like lock you on to actually intercept the ball. Even if you're not that, even if you're far away from your opponent, it's going to still lock you on. And then for the third one, again, this is all up to you. You can go with a distance shooter if you like that. If you're the type of CDM that likes to shoot the ball, this is an increase that power from long distance. Or you can go with the ball winner. Again, we're gonna go with the ball winner, guys, because this is more of a defensive-minded CDM build. It's gonna boost those tackling ability. I said this in level 75, but be careful with the ball winner perk. Sometimes it does a lot of automatic tackles, which could cause penalties or fouls. But these are the 3 perks that we went with: chase down, interceptor, and ball winner. Now we have the skill tree for level 100. Remember, all these built, they work for new gen and old gen. So let's get right into it. So for the pace, you're gonna want your whole acceleration, your sprint speed maxed out like this. You're gonna have 74 acceleration and 84 sprint speed. I know someone in the comments is gonna say that you don't need pace as a CDM, and it's right. You don't need pace as a CDM, but guys, it's helpful to have pace in the CDM because sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes you might be caught off position. So it is very crucial to have some pace on this build so you can track back and get back to your position or to your opponent. So this is how you want your pace to look like. For shooting, we're going to upgrade to the 5-star weak foot. This is exactly how you want it. I've been saying it throughout the video. It is very, very useful to have a 5-star weak foot as a CDM. Sometimes you might be under pressure by your opponent and you need to pass it quickly. So you don't have to worry about which foot is your strongest, because you have a 5-star weak foot, not only for the passing, but for the shooting too. If you ever, want to push up and take a shot, you can go for it because you have a 5-star weak foot. So this is exactly how you want your shooting to look like. So for your passing, we're going to go with the short passing, the vision, all this long passing, get it maxed out. And then we're going to go with the archetype. So this is going to give you 85 vision, which that's more than enough for a CDM. The vision, remember, it's going to determine how accurate your short passing and long passing is. The crossing doesn't matter. Then you have 93 long passing and 90 short passing, which is very, very good for a CDM. When you intercept that ball, not always you're going to go for the short pass. Sometimes you're going to go for the long pass, to your wingers or to your striker. So it is important to have long passing as a CDM. So this is exactly how we went with for the passing. Now for the dribbling, again, we're going to upgrade the agility. All this dribbling, you want it upgraded. And then for this side, we're going with ball control, balance, and then balance again. 78 agility, guys, that's more than enough. As soon as you intercept that ball, you might do a turn, and 78 agility is enough to do that turn. You're not going to be skilling or nothing like that. So that's more than enough agility. And the attacking position doesn't matter unless you play as an any. And then you have 82 ball control, which is good. It's in the, in the 80s. And then you have 77 dribbling, 75 balance. That's more than enough, guys, because, you're going to have high strength. So the strength is going to help out with that balance at the same time. So this is how you want your dribbling to look like. All right, now for your defending, we're going to upgrade this interception. You're going to get the standing and slide tackle. You're going to get the guardian archetype. And then you're going to get these 2 standing tackle and then this sliding tackle. So this is going to give you 98 interceptions, 90 defensive awareness, 89 standing tackle, and 86 slide tackling. Remember, the most important thing of this defending is the interceptions and defensive awareness. The defensive awareness, it's in the 90s. That's where you want it. It's gonna just make those interceptions, the standing tackle and the slide tackle much, much better. And then remember, you have not only 98 interceptions, but you also have the interceptor perk, which is going to help out intercepting and locking you onto that passing lane. So this is how you want your defending to look like. Last but not least, we got the physical. You're going to upgrade that strength. Upgrade the strength again, which will give you the reaction. You get the aggression. And then we're going to go with the acrobat archetype. We're going to go with the jumping. And the jumping again. So this is going to give you 90 jumping, which is really good. That's going to be more than enough to out-jump your attackers, your opponent attackers, and then sometimes your opponent defenders. 99 stamina, that's more than enough. And then you have the 85 strength with 88 reactions and then 86 aggression. So boys and girls, if we look at the overall build, you're going to be a 90 rated CDM. You're going to have the 5-star weak foot. You're going to have 79 pace, 88 physical, 91 defending, 78 dribbling, 85 passing, and 74 shooting. You have 3 stats that are 85 or higher at the CDM. This is a pure CDM build, very defensive minded. But you know, if you ever need to go up and take a shot, you know, you got that long shot and you got the 5-star weak foot. So everyone, that was it for today's video. That was the CDM build for all the main levels. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to drop a like and subscribe if you're new to the channel.